are now in the deep end of horror.
Hello, my children of the popcorn. And today I got a box in the mail thanks to Horrific Jam Nightmares. He didn't send this box, but he hooked me up with RightStuf Anime. I'm not an anime person, but apparently RightStuf Anime sells a lot of horror videos really cheap. And all of these were $1 to $3. I missed the sale that he had been talking about where they were all $1. But they're all $1 to $3, and they're mostly films I didn't have. First up is Amok Train. And Amok Train is also known as Beyond the Door 3. Killer Bees, which is a Japanese film, or an Asian film actually. I didn't look to see whether it was Japanese. Yes, Japanese. Death Has 1,000 Stings, because I plan on doing a special on Killer Bees, a video on Killer Bees at some point. Red Eye, because I can't resist a horror movie set on a train. See a Muck Train, for example, or a Terror Train, or and on and on. Scream, Greetings from Texas. This is an old slasher. Shriek Pack, Flesh for the Beast, and Dead Riot. This was the only one I think I paid more than $3 for, and it was $5 because it had both movies. And it feels heavy enough that hopefully they're on separate discs. Flesh for the Beast and Dead Riot. And The Oracle from Roberta Findlay. Another one that I didn't have in my collection. And Witchery with David Hasselhoff and Linda Blair, who I saw at Days of the Dead just this past weekend. Witchery. And then there are a bunch in thin packs. These were all just $1. Crucible of Terror with Mike Raven, who was, if I remember correctly, he was a DJ, and they tried to turn him into a horror star, and he was in several horror films, but it didn't really work out. It was kind of like Robert Quarry, where they had planned it, and it didn't work out. Horror Express, which of course I have. I had the Severin Blu-ray, and then I upgraded to the Arrow Blu-ray, but I figured for $1 I could pick this up, and this would be a nice little gift for somebody. The House of Seven Corpses with John Carradine and John Ireland. John Carradine is always entertaining, even if the films aren't particularly good. Psychomania, one of that unique subset of horror movies on motorcycle. This and Werewolves on Wheels. And The Baby, which is less horror and more what the heck. Anne Gentry is a social worker that has dealt with some of the toughest, most bizarre cases. She thought she'd seen it all until now. Arriving at the house of her new client, she makes a shocking discovery. A full-grown man dressed and treated as if he were still an infant. In fact, the entire dysfunctional family seems demented, and Anne becomes determined to save Baby. And that was what I picked up. That was what I picked up from RightStuf Anime at nice, cheap prices. You might go check them out. Thank you, Horrific Nightmares. Thank you, Jason, for turning me on to RightStuf Anime. See ya! Click like, subscribe, or even comment below, because I want to hear what you think.